The I does not desire happiness because happiness is already part of the I. It's part of your essence. And which continues with tonight's lecture, which is, and I know it's a little controversial, there is no path to happiness. We're dead. There's no path to it. There is no path to happiness because happiness is the path. That's what the Buddha said. Make sense? There is no path. It's not like I'm going somewhere to be happy, because that pathway itself is already composed of happiness. Your being is a being of happiness. It's already part of you. You go, I don't feel so happy. Because the reason you're not feeling happy is the emotions and thoughts that you've generated in response to whatever's happening outside, you made it part of you. For example, you're talking to someone and they're angry, they're upset, they're pissed off with anything else, anything from the government to taxes to pandemic or whatever else. They're pissed off and angry, and they talk to you long enough, they infect you. Right? People are worried about infection with COVID and this and that. There are more negative people that infect you. Okay? So they infect you. Before you know it, you're going, after you finish talking to them, yeah, man, I can't believe it. And before you know it, you're talking like them. You know what happened? Because at that time, the I, the spiritual self, lost control and basically allowed the emotional body to go, yeah, tell me more. I love drama. And then they tell you some crazy conspiracy theory. Oh, yeah, this and that, whatever. Your mind goes, yeah. So your emotional body, your mental body, suck it all in, and your physical body has the posture, yeah, tell me more. By the time you add all three, guess what? You're as miserable as they are. And what happened? Because the soul lost control. Haven't you noticed sometimes this has happened to you? You're getting sucked into this conversation, really going into it, and part of you suddenly, somebody give you a psychic slap. You go, wait, this is nonsense. This anger is not mine. I was perfectly fine before I talked to this dude. And they keep complaining and, trying to emotionally vomit on me. And before you know it, I think their crap is mine. Go, wait. Okay, let me detach myself. You know what you just did? Right then and there, you just snapped and go, wait, this is not the I. These emotions, this anger, this whatever crazy stuff this guy's spewing at, this is not the I. These are not mine. Like that example I told you when my teacher went to our house, sat down. He goes, do you worry? No, Master, why? Well, because I don't worry. I start noticing these worry thoughts, and no, they're not mine. And so when you're with people, same thing. That person made you unhappy. No, they didn't make you unhappy. You accepted their misery. The idea? You gave your power away. That's what happened. Don't make it too complicated. Well, they're very abusive and this. That might be true. But in the end, you bought it. That's why, haven't you noticed, like, once you're on guard, is the key. Once you're on guard, next time you talk to the person, go, okay, I'm going to be careful because this guy is just going to emotionally, mentally vomit on me with all this crap and all this whatever. Well, I'm going to be ready. So sure enough, when they're there, you're still kind, you're still courteous. When they start spewing this stuff, you go, oh, what is the basis of that? They go, oh, and they get really emotional. Well, you don't really. And you go, are you okay? Yeah? So what's going on with you? Well, you don't understand. Well, okay, tell me about it. Yeah, really. Are you sure? Did you make that up? What's the basis of that? What's the difference? You were in control. You commanded your body to have a certain posture. You commanded your emotions and your thoughts to be on guard, not to take on their stuff. So you stood in control the entire time. And you stayed happy. You go, that's not my crap. Don't give it to me. I don't want it. Of course, don't say that. They get more pissed off. Now, sometimes there's a price to that. The price to that is people will find you cold. You're not, what's that word? Empathic. No, not empathic. You're not sympathetic to my blah, blah, blah. No, not a dramatic guy. No, don't say that. They're going to get pissed off. You just say, no, because, I'd like to understand you, whatever. Make something up. You see, the mistake most people make, and I want to emphasize this again, you don't have to suffer with someone to help them. Did you hear what I just said? You don't have to jump into the mud with them, swim in the mud, put mud all over you, and go, okay, I will save you. No, it's better to save them when you're outside the mud. Are we making any sense? Sometimes people think, yeah, if they're crying and go through pain, I also have to jump in and swim and go, now I can really help them. You sure? Does the doctor have to be sick as the patient to help them? Think about it. The patient has COVID. Does the doctor have to have COVID in order to help them? No, they're both screwed. If there's a cancer patient, does the doctor have to contract cancer in order to help them? No. Does a psychologist or a counselor have to go through the pain of the patient in order for them to help them? No. Exactly. I hope that made sense to some of you. Now, of course, when they're going through emotional pain, they're crying their heart out, don't just sit there, I'm not these emotions. I'm not your misery. Of course, you're going to make them worse. Of course, you have some common sense, It's called people skills. You have to say, okay, they're going through emotional pain. Okay, I think it's okay for me to hold them or hug them or let me think. The proper response would be to show love and compassion. Okay, I understand what you're going through. Tell me more. Nurturing and helping. But nurturing and helping is different than diving in and feeling their pain and being miserable. By the time you're done, they feel better. All their crap went to you. Could you imagine if every doctor took on the sickness of all their patients? Now the patients are better? You go, that's ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense. What doctor would do that? Exactly the point. Am I getting somewhere? Does it make any sense? Simple, right? I notice some people, they get into spirituality, make things way too complicated. And the more complicated it is, I'm sitting there going, I have no clue what the heck they're talking about. Oh, you have to feel their pain. You have to feel their love, feel this, feel that. I'm going, I'm an engineer. That doesn't make any sense. Of course, they're going to say, oh, you're heartless. It's not that I'm heartless. It just doesn't make sense. If they're in pain, they need help, let me throw them a lifeline, stay on land and pull him up. Oh. So, back to the teaching. It's not a path to become happy. Happiness is already within you. You just have to awaken it more and then let it spill over to other people. So there is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. It's already part of you. Now you go, okay, I don't feel so happy. Hold on. We never give you something without a technique or a solution because talking about it is nice. You can't get it. Doesn't do anything. So, the secret is the heart. The secret is in the heart. Each of your chakras has its own psychological function. That's why I always encourage people, look, you really want to learn? Take the pranic healing classes wherever you are. In pranic psychotherapy, we go through in-depth each of the chakras and its psychological functions. Forget the 7 chakras. 7 chakras are nice if you're a beginner. You're learning about the 7 chakras, but you realize at some point, yeah, I feel there's something here, but there's no chakra. There is. It's just that the 7th chakra is a simple model that was given to the West by Theosophy hundreds of years ago, 200-300 years ago. They made it simple, easy to understand, and safe. But of course, if you read the book called The Chakras by Charles Ledbetter, he says there's more than 7. But to reveal them at this time is not safe. But people don't read. So what do? Ooh, 7 chakras. Sounds good. 7 chakras, 7 colors the rainbow, 7 notes of music. I have 7 chakras. First love of truth, that's right. But you have more. Okay? For example, there's an energy center behind your bell button called the Mengmen chakra, gate of life, that controls your blood pressure. It also affects your kidneys. That's where fear is stored. Right? You have a front heart, you also have a back heart chakra. You have a front solar plexus, you have back solar plexus. So you have 11 major centers. Each of them have a psychological function. And here's the beauty of the whole thing. It's as simple as this. If your heart chakra is the chakra of love, when that heart chakra is big and healthy, it's the chakra of happiness. You don't have to try to be happy. You're basically swimming in it. When that chakra shrinks, then you're not happy. So it's a cycle. When you love someone, the heart chakra expands. As the heart chakra expands, you're happier and you're more loving. As you're more loving, right, and you share this love with others, the heart chakra grows even more. Opposite is true. When you're angry and upset and hateful, that heart chakra shrinks, something else gets big, the solar plexus, so the heart chakra gets smaller. And when heart chakra is small, it's more difficult to love, so you're not as happy, so you get more angry, and you become less happy, you keep shrinking. It just becomes a cycle. Now, what's the solution? You go, well, I can't help myself. Yes, you can. That's why when you do meditation twin hearts, what are you doing? I didn't say, okay, don't feel the anger, don't feel this, don't be angry. No, we said, let's not talk about it. Let's focus on blessing people, where there's doubt, faith, despair, hope, where there's injury, pardon. So we just keep focusing on what we want, and automatically the heart chakra expands. So by the time we're done, you go, I'm not pissed off. I'm actually kind of happy. It's peaceful. Now, did I tell you not to be angry? No. But write this down. The condition of your chakras affect your behavior. Your behavior affect your chakras. So in other traditions, you have try to forgive, try to let go, be happy. It works. Don't get me wrong. It does work. We do that too. That's why we do this forgiveness technique, right? But we also add an important ingredient. So instead of just saying, I want to be happier, I want to feel love, I want to do this, and this, you already know strategically, the heart chakra is the chakra of happiness. Oh, it's easy to be happy now. That's the shortcut. Every time there's energy, everything's easier. Because when you're trying to do something, you're consuming energy, you're generating a certain energy or frequency anyway. So if you do both, it's always going to be faster. You want to be happy. You want to be loving. The chakra involved with that is the heart. Okay, let's make that guy bigger. You go, I want to be more spiritual. I want to experience inner peace and stillness. Okay, I want to do that. Well, we already know that chakra involved with that is the crown. So if you can make the crown bigger, you don't have to try too hard, because that essence of peace and stillness is within the crown. You go, I want to be more prosperous. That's in my butt chakra. Basic chakra. The base of your spine. Okay, so I want to do things. I'm going to do affirmations and plan my finances, blah, blah, blah. At the same time, and make that basic chakra bigger. Every time you have the energetic ingredient, it's always more efficient. That's it. Now, before we do the meditation, let me just share the story with you again. I shared this with many of you, many years ago. Sounds like many years ago. It was lockdown was last year. Okay. There's this guy who took our class many years ago. And he came to me after one of the classes with Grandmaster Talk Sui. He said, can I talk to you? Yeah, sure. He goes, yeah, I think those meditations work. I'm going, what are you talking about? And he started to tell me. He said, at a very young age, in his teenage years, he is full of anger. His home life was not that great. Full of anger, and so he's thinking, what should he do for livelihood when he gets to be that working age? So when he got out of high school, whatever, first thing he thought of was to get rid of that anger is law enforcement. Then he thought about a bad idea. Of course, you know why, right? So he decided to join the military. And he goes, not just any military. He wanted to join the Navy SEALs. If you're from the United States, you know, based on what I know, again, I don't know everything, they're one of the toughest, the tough dudes, okay? They have stuff that make you do that most of us will give up in like 2 seconds. Anyway, so you have to try out. They call it Hell Week, right? And very few people survive it. And this guy is only like 5'4", it's like 3 inches shorter than me. And then he's not that big. He's not like a big guy. He's a thin guy, but he has a strong mind. Anyway, make a long story short, he is one of less than how many people out of 400 that passed it. This guy is tough. And then one day, after he came back from Hell Week and whatever else, he was taking his girlfriend home from dinner, and he drove his girlfriend to her in front of her house. and a guy out of nowhere knocked on his window and start cussing him out. Now, before he went to the SEALs, he was already doing pranic healing and all that stuff. He was doing meditation, okay? He said, okay. He moved his car. Now, put things in perspective. While he was telling me this story, he goes, look, if he did that to me before I came to pranic healing, that guy would have been bloody on the ground already. That's how much anger. He's always finding a reason to beat people up. But he moved his car. The guy was unhappy, followed him to the new parking spot, and started cursing him, swearing, and took a bottle cap, the bottle, and flicked it to his face and hit his eye. Ooh, that's called a death wish. And I was waiting for the story to go, did he kill this guy or what? Because a few minutes before, he just told me, man, I joined the SEALs and we were taught how to kill people in 3 seconds. Okay. He goes, yeah, when he flicked that bottle cap into my eye, I looked at him and I said, your karma will take care of you. So he moved his car. Good thing the guy didn't follow. And so he was telling me that. He goes, in conclusion, he said, yeah, those meditations must work because before pranic healing, before I learned those meditation, twin hearts and everything, that guy probably would have been dead the first time he said something to me. What's my point? With a proper technique, especially meditation, twin hearts, you activate the heart chakra, the crown chakra, so that happiness within you, that love within you can bloom. So instead of working so hard, I want to be a good person, I want to be a loving person, which is good, you add the energy ingredient, shortcut. That's it. Okay? So there is no path to happiness. Don't keep looking for that path. Don't look for a GPS, Google Maps. Where is that path to happiness? It is already within you because happiness is the path. It is part of who you are. So every time somebody's pissing you off, you go, that's not me. That's not my crap. It's yours. Don't say that verbally in your head. That's how you protect yourself. That's your spiritual vaccine, whatever you want to call it. Okay? Don't go crazy. And some vaccine. People love drama. What can you do? Okay? That's it. Let's do our meditation. You ready? To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, we humbly ask for your blessings. To my teacher, Master Chokoksui Mahagu Jameli, and all the higher beings, all the spiritual teachers, spiritual elders, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, thank you for your immense blessings. We thank you in full faith. So be it. Ready? All right. Take your left hand, tap your heart center. Take your right hand, tap your crown. Put your hand like this. Focus on your crown and a little bit on your heart. I am that. I'm not the body, I'm not the emotion, I'm not the thoughts, I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am that. That is my true nature. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spark within me. I am a child of God, I am one with God, I am one with all. There is only oneness. Just be still. I am that. I am one with God, I am one with all. There is only oneness. Our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. There is only oneness. Be still. Maintain that stillness and awareness. Maintain that state of oneness. Open your hands in blessing. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your hands. Just say our hearts are one. And be aware of your heart. Be aware of your hands. Project beautiful pink light pouring out of our hearts, pouring down to the entire earth. Just imagine the earth, the size of a little ball in front of you. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's any hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow unconditional love, whether within me or outside of me. Bless your family, your friends, the people you work with. Let that love just spread throughout the city, state, country. Let it spread to the surrounding areas. Let it spread throughout the entire earth. May all be blessed with peace and with love. So be it. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. May all who are suffering in any way with their health, with their finances, with their relationships, with their mental health, emotional health, visualize their lives turning around. Bless them with hope and with faith and a better tomorrow. So be it. Some of you know in Florida, that building, they're still searching for people. Bless that area with hope and with faith that will find all the survivors. So be it. So be it. And if you know anywhere in the world where people are still going through difficult times because of the pandemic, due to political, financial reasons, may they be blessed with a new hope and with faith, a new faith, that it will get better. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light, and where there's sadness, let me sow joy. Just say, our hearts are one. And in that oneness, may all be blessed with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness and reconciliation, with hope and with faith, with light and lots of joy. So be it. So be it. So it is. Now be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale. And stay there. Your crown is your divine heart, your spiritual heart. Your crown center is filled with so much golden light. That golden light just pouring down through our hands, and let it fill your family. Each one of them. Your relatives, your friends. Let it spread to all your acquaintances, the people you work with. Let it spread to the city. Let it spread to the country, the surrounding areas. Let it spread throughout the entire earth. Our souls are one. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being. May every person, every being in the entire earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. Just be aware of your crown. Continue flooding earth with beautiful golden light. Now, be aware of your heart and your crown simultaneously. We're integrating the human heart and the spiritual heart. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Imagine waves of golden light just pouring out of our hands, even brighter than before. Blessing your family, your loved ones, your friends. Let it spread throughout the entire earth. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being. May every person, every being in every dimension, every direction, above and below, the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all sentient beings, regardless of where they are in the evolutionary path, be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace and inner healing. For many at this time, physical healing, emotional healing, mental healing, and financial healing. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. From the center of the heart of God, may all beings in every dimension be blessed with unconditional love and kindness. Kindness, especially the ones who are suffering. May they be blessed with peace, with love, with healing. So be it. May they be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May God's unconditional love fill their hearts, their minds, and their souls. So be it. So be it. Blessings be to all. May all be blessed. So it is. Now just lower your hands on your lap. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Just imagine a beautiful golden star floating above your head. A beautiful golden star. Be aware of the love within your heart, the joy, the happiness within your heart. Send that up, up, up to the crown and into that golden star. And stay there. Stay there. Your entire consciousness and awareness is inside that beautiful golden star. Beyond your body, beyond your emotions, beyond your thoughts. That is the real I. Be still and remember who you are. A being of pure spiritual light. That is the real I. Be still and listen. Your entire consciousness and awareness is drifting deeper and deeper into that golden star. Inside that golden star is an ocean of golden light. Allow your entire consciousness to literally just dissolve into that ocean of golden light. You are like a droplet of light merging with that ocean of light. You and that ocean are one. Be still and let go. Let go, and just let things be now. Gently, slowly, come back to your body. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Gently and slowly come back. Raise your hands in blessing. Visualize all the people you love. Fill them with golden light. May all of them be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity and spirituality. So be it. May all of them be blessed. So be it. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine and your hands. Project golden light downwards into the earth. Fill the earth below you with golden light. And repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth and all her children and all of creation be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. May all be blessed, be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to all. So be it, and so it is. Blessings be to all. Continue blessing the earth below you. Just fill the earth with love, with peace and joy. So be it. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. We thank you for your immense blessings. To my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahaguji May, thank you in full faith, and so it is. All right. I hope you had a good meditation. We really cranked it up. Add some special sauce. I think a lot of you didn't want to come back. Let me leave you with one thought. As you said, there's no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. The question is, what happens when you keep treading the path of happiness? Path of happiness turns into bliss or ananda. That's why some of you, okay, I notice I'm not angry anymore. I'm happy. But then at some point, it's a different type of happiness. It's like an expansive happiness. It's a happiness like, I don't need anything to make me happy. I'm just happy. And at some point, you just feel joyful. And at some point, when you do your meditation, when you feel that coming home sensation, the stillness, which is always supposed to be still, some of you start crying, start to feel that love, and just, that's ananda. So ananda, or ananda, has several levels of truth. The Lord Buddha's disciple is Ananda. Ananda also means bliss. Bliss is a higher form of love, higher form of happiness. And that's why this morning we talk about Sat Chit Ananda very briefly. I just whispered it. I think some of you didn't hear it because you were blissing out of your mind. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat has to do with power, your existence. Chit has to do with your mental faculty. Ananda is divine bliss. So you are a triple being of intelligence, love, and power. That's that. Namaste, everyone, and we will see you Wednesday night. Okay, Wednesday morning, which is supposed to be the 10 a.m. one, I won't be able to do it because I'm going to be in a corporate training. I'm training certain people on meditation and spiritual practice, so that takes up pretty much the whole day, and it is on the time when I'm doing meditation. So there's no morning meditation on Wednesday, but the evening one will be 7 p.m. So it's 1 hour later than what we're doing now because, anyway, I'm doing my best to pack everything in. So instead of 6, it's at 7. All right, and we'll make the announcement again. You should see it on Facebook and Instagram. We'll share it to you. And if you go to panikin.com, mastercode.org, we'll post it there. Okay, so we're skipping the morning one. You can always go back. We left all the meditations there. I'm sure there's enough of them that you can push a button and meditate. And then the evening one, we'll see you at 7. All right? And I hope you learned something tonight. Don't go out searching for happiness. You are happiness. Make it shine through you. That's that. Namaste. You all take care. We will see you Wednesday night. God bless.